What is God? God is a word that when used most people run away from and become closed-minded about what follows. I'm here to tell you God is just a word we have used to describe an energy, not just one but all known and unknown forms of energy that creates and sustains all in the known and unknown universe. This energy has an intelligence that is beyond our comprehension, as it would have to have created all things. Yes, through science we know that all matter has evolved from a process we call evolution, which was controlled and manipulated by energy that religion refers to as God. Science says all things were created by energy and has energy flowing through it, as religion states that God created everything and is everything. I will call this energy we have named God it, because it is just what is and what be, and it controls everything. It is infinite and all-encompassing and all-knowing and incomprehensible to our human mind. Here is what we know about the energy science has studied. Energy cannot be destroyed, only manipulated, so it lives on forever. Also, energy follows a law of motion, being for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. These are the laws it follows that cannot be changed by us. So we live in a physical world known as the material universe, which God, created, and we can't with our naked eyes see this energy. We can only see the matter around us created by this energy. But of course, with the use of scientific instruments, we can measure and examine the energy we have available to us. Through this process, we have come to know about a certain type of energy within the frame of it, the source God, who is all energy there is, an energy known as emotional energy. And we know through studies this energy can affect the matter around us, such as how plants grow. It can either be positive emotional energy, which creates, or negative emotional energy, which destroys. They are opposites. That is why positive emotional energy causes plants to thrive, while negative emotional energy restricts their growth. We also know that these twin emotional energies reside in us, as we are emotional beings who feel feelings 100% of the time in our life, whether positive, negative, or neutral. This energy affects us to the extent of causing our bodies to feel different, as we feel a tug in our chest or bellies while feeling a bad negative feeling, or feelings of bliss while feeling joy and positive energy. How else can these affect us? Well, these energies also drive the thoughts in our brain, and also the thoughts we have can affect our energetic feeling. How can we affect this energy that is a part of it, God? Of course, by causing this energy to flow. When we produce an action, this energy is set in motion, and what's the law of energy's motion? Equal and opposite reaction. So that means basically what energy we put out, we get back. It's been called karma. As you sow, so shall you reap, but it's an absolute law that cannot be broken. The only way for us to use this law to our advantage is by spreading only positive energy in our interaction, allowing only love or positive energy to flow through us onto another. By doing so, we, within the immutable law of it, the energy of God or God, will only have positive energy flow back to us, and that is through others that interact with us, and also through our thoughts inciting or inviting this energy to flow to us as we feel depressed or happy, positive or negative. You may ask, why do I constantly feel and receive negative energy when I only love and spread positive energy? This is because you are reaping what you sowed in the past when you caused the negative energy to flow before by your hands or mouth. Why do we feel emotions at all? It's not because a physical body just feels them randomly. It's because a physical body is a case or shell for an emotional being or consciousness inside, which religion has named the soul. The soul is a consciousness of its own that is inaccessible by us because of our earthly brain's limitations, although some can channel what they call their higher self, being the soul's natural form, in order to obtain information from it. The soul being encased in this body until our flesh dies and the soul moves on, as it cannot be destroyed by the law of energy. It can only be manipulated. The way we do this is through the use of emotional energy in our action, causing it to flow through our spirit soul, causing an effect to the extent of coercing its vibrational frequency by using negative energy, or refining its vibrational intensity by flowing only positive energy through it. How do we get to heaven, many ask? Well, it's not by fellowshipping with any named religious sect or performing any ritual. It is by drawing only light and positive emotional energy into our soul. You see, what we have named heaven is a place of pure positive emotional energy, which is one side of the emotional energy spectrum. The other being of pure negative dark emotional energy we have named hell, with there being many different levels and mixtures of or frequencies or consciousnesses in between the two. Our soul, when the flesh dies, is instantly drawn to the same realm of consciousness, matching its vibrational frequency when it dies. You see this earth and most of our material universe as a stomping ground for both light and dark souls to incarnate into and mix together in order to learn through experience and be given a second chance to amend their ways and use only positive emotional energy. And the light, loving side of God has given us a chance to not go back to spirit realms of consciousness that are dark by asking us to die in non-retaliation as Jesus did and said, "Go as a lamb to the slaughter." Dying in non-retaliation will free you from past negative energetic use by paying your debts to it, the dark side of the God. We will be uplifted higher in realms of consciousness as we die. So I am basically trying to convince you to stop using dark negative emotional energy in your interaction with others and draw in only light by keeping your mouth shut and hands by side when anger boils. By doing so, you are heeding it, God's call, and to only express love to everyone. God bless.